Hey, what it do, y'all? What it do? Yeah, I am unlike the Grinch that stole Christmas. I'm the Grinch that hates Christmas. See, while everybody's asleep and they're about to wake up to open up the presents underneath the tree and all that, I'm up going to work. Yeah, I told my supervisor, give me some work on Christmas because I don't do the Christmas thing. Well, just to give you a little bit of a background about me, I've had some good memories of Christmas per se. The best thing that ever happened to me was when my mother got me a Sega Genesis for Christmas. I was so happy about that. I long knew that there wasn't Santa Claus, and that was kind of part of the indoctrination and the conspiracy theories per se. But it's crazy how, growing up, you'll hear about Santa Claus and you have cookies out for him. See, where I'm from, you put them cookies out the next morning, you're going to see roaches on them cookies. So we stopped doing cookies like that, right? But you be hearing a meteorologist talk about Santa Claus route on his sleigh from the North Pole and track his whereabouts, which chimneys that he perched on per se to put the presents down. Which chimneys he perched on, and which rooftops did he take off from after perching on those chimneys. All that, right? A lot of people don't know that the Christmas tree actually is a pagan deity per se. It represents a penis. The tree does, right? On top of that tree, you got the star. The star was part of the fertility. So, in essence, you get the fertility on top of the penis. Sounds like a sex position, right? So that's what a lot of people desire. And then the presence underneath the tree represents the fruit of that fertility. So for a lot of people, Christmas could mean prosperity for them, but it's still based around a pagan deity, a pagan origin. And you got Christians that celebrate Christmas. Yes, there are many churches with the tree there at the church, but they treat it like as if it's the resurrection story. But they get the resurrection story, it's incorrect what they mean as far as the resurrection story. I won't go into detail about that, but these are just a few things I had in mind as far as why I am the Grinch that hates Christmas. You also have a lot of homeless people out here, man. You got a lot of homeless people. They don't have nowhere to go. But you indoctrinate them with this whole Christmas thing, right? You may give them shelter, and you may give them a Christmas gift. But after Christmas is over with, hey, you're prohibited from being on this property. Stop panhandling. We don't have nowhere for you to stay. You need to figure things out. Going back to business as usual. Speaking of businesses, a lot of businesses are closed right now. Yeah, a lot of businesses be closed on Christmas. They take that Christmas very seriously. They say on average, within the day of Christmas or within just those few spurts of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, or the Christmas week, man, the economy, oh my goodness, well over $17 billion has been spent just on those few days alone. Probably actually more than that. I'd argue it's somewhere almost within the $20 to $30 billion as far as what's spent for Christmas alone, just within those few days. Sometimes I just want to believe that America isn't broke. They talk about this $1 trillion debt. Well, you got people spending almost $1 trillion just for those few days of Christmas. That should kind of make up for some of that debt, right? If you ask me, that money is just going into the wrong places. There really isn't a debt. If you look at America's per capita, if you will, in regards to wealth, most of America's wealth is spent on the military. China had a good point. America needs to get the financial house in order. You spend too much money on the military. Too much money on the military. Not enough on the people. And you got these people believing in this spirit of giving. America gives most of its wealth to the military. You know, you're giving most of your money to the military, building yourself up to be this proxy war nation, man. I wonder why. Because maybe you owe people too. So you got to protect yourself from the people that you owe. Makes you think about a lot of these things. But I just thought I'd chime in on why I am the Grinch that hates Christmas. One more thing I must say. If I had children, they'd learn how to give every day, not just on a Christmas day. Signing out.